just the way he's placing his hands. He's like, hey, listen. Let's have a drink. Relax. I don't like to see you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, when you put my bag. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
Top local story right now in the raid on Sean Diddy Combs' LA residence by federal agents. This is a story that we broke here on Fox 11.
This man can't stop getting into trouble.
Now at 5, we have breaking news to report out of Star Island, where the home of rapper P Diddy is being raided.
Let's get right over to CBS News Miami's Naja Sherman.
So let's talk about rapper Sean P Diddy Combs' legal problems. This is going to take a while. Okay, so this is Sean P Diddy Combs, rapper, songwriter, producer, entrepreneur. This man here is a member of the $1 Billion Club. Now, you know who he is. You know he's connected. Let's get into the details. All right, Diddy's sexual misconduct allegations started in 2017, where Diddy's former chef sued him for sexual harassment in Los Angeles. Now, among the allegations, she said she was forced to serve meals to Diddy and his friends while they were engaged in sexual activity. On another
when's a better time to eat?
occasion, Diddy summons her to a room and asked her if she was attracted to his naked body. And she also claims that a male house guest asked her to admire his genitals after he engaged in sexual activity. Now, she was claiming that this was both sexual harassment and caused a hostile work environment. Diddy and his team settled that lawsuit for undisclosed terms. Now, fast forward to November 2023, where singer Cassie filed a lawsuit against P. Diddy Combs for sex trafficking and physical abuse.
And we have more breaking news. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is accused of a lawsuit by R&B singer Cassie, claims that she was in a years-long relationship with Combs that also involved beatings. The singer claims Combs trapped her in a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. The lawsuit claims Combs punched, kicked, and stomped on her, and it alleges Combs blew up a man's car after learning that he was romantically involved with Cassie, whose legal name is Cassie Ventura. Combs' defense attorney denies the allegation, calling Cassie's suit offensive and outrageous, and he goes on to say Combs has been, quote, subjected to Miss Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship.
Diddy then settled that lawsuit.
We have breaking news now involving Sean Diddy Combs and his ex-girlfriend, the singer Cassie. Representatives on both camps and Cassie, whose real name is Cassie Ventura, are saying tonight that the two have settled a lawsuit she filed against the mogul yesterday in Manhattan.
She is so pretty.
Court.
Why would he beat her?
Ventura accused him of and years of physical and emotional abuse. There are no further details yet tonight about the terms of the settlement.
Now, after Cassie filed her suit, this woman, Joy Dickerson-Neal, filed her lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs. She claims that when she was 19 in 1991, she was drugged and brought to Diddy's home where she was sexually assaulted. She also claims that Diddy recorded the sexual assault and showed it to friends. Then after that lawsuit, another woman filed a lawsuit under Jane Doe, where she claims that she was sexually assaulted by Combs when she was 17. In the lawsuit, she provides pictures of herself with P. Diddy Combs while she was 17 years old. Now, the 17-year-old 11th grader was from Detroit and alleges that Combs flew her to New York where she was sex trafficked. Now, in another lawsuit, a woman says that she was sexually assaulted when she was 16 by Combs and singer Aaron Hall. Now, the woman claims that her and a friend were invited to Combs' home, accompanied by singer Aaron Hall. She claims at 16 they were given drinks and forced to sleep with both Combs and Hall. The lawsuits claim that both women were, and Hall and Combs would switch between the two. Now, again, Combs denies all charges.
Let this be a lesson to men everywhere. Whatever you're doing, you know good and damn well you shouldn't be doing it. You stop right now. Stop right now, or be a bum, be a hobo, never gain any recognition. What am I saying? Don't do anything wrong. Be people of God. Be good Christians, or whatever your God is. If there's morality in your Bible, follow it. Follow it and don't be stupid. Like chill out, cause dude, your day of reckoning will come. Subscribe.
Then we get to the mother of all lawsuits, filed by a man named Rodney Jones. Now, Rodney Jones is a former employee of Sean Combs and says he began work in August 2022. Now, Jones, even though he was hired to produce music, essentially became Combs' videographer. Jones states in the lawsuit, Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to record him constantly. On several occasions, Mr. Combs took Mr. Jones' cell phone and began recording himself. As a result, Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaged in serious illegal activity. Now, Mr. Jones goes on to say that he has irrefutable evidence of the following: the acquisition, use, and distribution of illegal drugs, also known as drug trafficking, the display and distribution of unregistered and illegal firearms. He says he can prove that Mr. Combs provided laced alcoholic beverages to minors and sex workers at his homes in California, New York, the Virgin Islands, and Florida. And he also alleges various acts of sexual misconduct by Mr. Combs' entourage, like actor Cuba Gooding Jr., Young Miami's cousin, and an unnamed rapper and R&B singer. Now, to prove he has this evidence, first he
Okay, so first and foremost, all this, not okay. All this, I don't condone any of this, even if I make a joke. There is nothing righteous. There is nothing virtuous about physically assaulting your girl, making her participate in all these ungodly activities, dealing with minors, asking your employees to participate, even commenting on any sexual activities that you're doing or discussing or showing. That's not cool. Here's what I don't get. Why record it all? Why leave this paper trail? And I get it, actually no, I don't get it, because some of these things happen in like the 2010s, where cell phones and everything was a thing. Like, I get when you had the Polaroid cameras and everything was stored in your house in a folder, but like to just to put everything on your phone, put everything online, fellas, I'm sorry, I don't want this to be like a how to get away with it, but you don't need to put your whole life. I know. No, that's not what the video's about. It's not what the video's about. P Diddy is just wild for all this.
Now, to prove he has this evidence, first he shows a newspaper clipping of a CBS News article that says man shot outside of party at Hollywood recording studio. Then he shows pictures of the aftermath of the shooting. The lawsuit then goes on to make allegations against rapper Stevie J. He provided screenshots of what appears to be Stevie J having sexual relations with another man. Mr. Jones also said that Combs told him that he engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper number 5, redacted, R&B singer number 6, redacted, and Stevie J. But in the footnotes, it says rapper number 5 is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Now, if you just Google Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, that's Meek Mills. The lawsuit says that the R&B singer that P Diddy says he had sex with, quote, he performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. If you type that into Google, you come up with Usher Raymond. The lawsuit also provides screenshots of Mr. Jones and Combs together, and it alleges that Mr. Combs tried to force Mr. Jones to take cocaine, and that Young Mommy's cousin tried to sexually assault Mr. Jones on that vacation.
Well, how
the
bad
lawsuit
would that
then
have
alleges that Mr. Combs and company were involved in sex trafficking. Here is a still from an alleged video of sex workers that Mr. Jones was forced to bring to Mr. Combs' house. Mr. Jones also said that he was drugged and woke up naked in bed with Mr. Combs and 2 sex workers. The lawsuit alleges that these are the Instagram photos from 2 sex workers that Mr. Jones was forced to bring to Mr. Combs' home. He also shared screenshots from videos of allegedly Mr. Combs with an underage female and sex workers. He also shows a screenshot from a video with allegedly Mr. Combs' son with an underage female.
Why did he have an assistant whose job was only to incriminate him? This is wild. This is wild. It doesn't really surprise me, because serial killers who could actually get away with this they feel, I don't, they feel like there's something is missing. They don't feel accomplished unless they're talked about on the media, or you there's like a hint to who it could be, but they're never caught. It actually turns them on. They like to keep a prize, right? Like maybe uh women's shoes, right? Or leave like a little souvenir behind, or just a little marker indication. They want some fame. They want some recognition for all their dastardly deeds. And I mean, this doesn't surprise me when you're just like when you're just a degenerate, when you're just a a, a billionaire, when you have all this power and you think you get away with everything. Then why not leave a paper trail? Why not let me savor the moment? I could get away with it, right? I've gone away with it for years. Who's to say I can't get away with it now? I'm that guy. I'm that.
Mr. Jones then goes on to allege in a lawsuit that he was sex trafficked by Mr. Combs. He then shows a screenshot of P Diddy Combs and Cuba Gooding Jr. moments before he says he was assaulted.
Just the way he's placing his hands. I don't know if they're in an argument. It looks like it looks like he's mad. He's like, hey, listen. Let's have a drink. Relax. I don't like to see you like this, Daddy. I'm sorry.
He then shows a screenshot of a video of Cuba Gooding Jr. allegedly forcibly touching Mr. Jones in an inappropriate manner. The lawsuit then goes on to show pictures of illegal contraband. It also alleges that this man, Brandon Paul, was Mr. Combs' drug mule. Now, Brandon Paul was just picked up by the feds in Miami for possession of suspected cocaine and suspected marijuana. Now, for all the screenshots of alleged videos, the writer says that he's in possession of the video and will provide copies to the court. Now, this lawsuit, with its alleged videos, screenshots, and illegal activity, is a treasure trove of probable cause. So if you just look at the document, you got evidence of child sex trafficking of adults, drug trafficking, and many, many more federal crimes. So the feds got a search warrant for violation of sex trafficking laws and raided Diddy's homes.
Hey there, I'm Hallie, and tonight we are starting with that dramatic situation happening as we speak in both LA and Miami Beach at the homes of Sean Diddy Combs. You know him as Diddy, formerly Puff Daddy, big-time rapper, big-time producer, big-time superstar, and now the feds at his houses in both locations. This is a live look right now. On the left, that's West Coast, that's LA. On the right, that's Miami Beach you're looking at. I want to show you in just the last couple of minutes in LA, agents holding what look to be guns as they walk into the home, as they enter the home, and you can see some of the apparatus there that they've brought.
Everybody wants to be rich. Everybody wants to be famous. But nobody ever talks about the evil and the corruptedness that comes with it. I mean, you legit have the ability to get people to say yes. That is powerful. And that could get you into trouble. I mean, to make everybody feel all this pressure to do right by him. I feel bad. I feel bad for all of the victims, the employees that had to participate or get drugged. I feel bad for all the people who wanted to be associated with him but had to drop them draws to get what they wanted. I feel bad for all of them. This fool's a freak. This fool is a freak.